Hello, everybody. This is Greg29407 back with another edition of Shroud of the Avatar. Well, here's Tiffany. She's sitting here having a drink with our bartender, Carla Tortelli. We are in the Lake Casabo Beach Club and Spa, which I built since we last got together. I laid out a bunch of stuff in here. And we are in Lake Casabo, downtown Lake Casabo. I've been busy since the last time we got together. We have the sign here, Lake Casabo Beach Club and Spa. So I have our overall stereo, and I picked out 7 of the wax cylinder songs. I've got them turned off right now because they're generally too loud for us to listen to. And here is our pavilion. I went ahead and put all 10 of my expert crafting stations in here. I managed to fit them all in. Got a little bit of crowded. I got a little milling and carpentry center here. Try to pair everything up as they belong, and the cooking and the sewing and that kind of thing. Um, Disappointing I couldn't put these kind of lights all over the place. They seem like they should be able to fit on these posts, but they really don't. Um, I've got these little candles here, which don't put out too much light. But what I ended up doing was putting a couple of these lights in here, so that makes up for it. Out here, I went ahead and placed a few of my NPC characters. I've got Norm from This Old House as my crafting merchant. I've got Iron Man himself as the armor merchant, and Samantha from Bewitched as magic merchant. For some reason, they don't like staying under this little tarp I've got for them. I built this thing with my own hands. They don't care. They want to wander around a bit. Um, there's also a tree that sometimes is here and sometimes it's not here. Don't quite understand that. This is all the same as we saw before. What I did down here was I went ahead and put the bank building. I don't remember if I did that when we were together last. And I put the extra town crier over here. So in the bank building, we have Mr. Drysdale from the Beverly Hillbillies. And then if we go upstairs, we have Chip and Joanna from um, Fixer Upper. They are my homes merchant and my decorations merchant. So I may move them out of here just in case people who move here get confused. They, oh, why don't you have one of these housing merchants here? I'll say, oh, I do. They're up here. So that's what we've done on this part. The rest down here I haven't done too much with. Well, let me show you the beach club. I'm pretty pleased with what I've gotten so far. So this is the lot that I had reserved for myself. So I got some fencing, some hedge fencing around here. And interesting, I couldn't put my bartender on the lot. Apparently, since this is an NPC character, it has to be an NPC, just has to be a decoration thing. My bar itself, it won't allow me for some reason to put it on anything but a lot. I'm not sure why. So I've got them kind of paired up as close as I could. It's not perfect, but it's the best I could do. Um, Back here I have my spa, so I got a couple of day beds, and masseuse would come in. It's a little covered area, and so you can kind of see out on the beach and that type of thing. Here I'm going to go ahead and put a bigger table, and I'm going to have like a chess set so people can sit here and play chess and that type of thing. I got a couple of hot tubs, of course. Always got to go with the hot tubs. Um, Here's a disappointment. I bought a couple of these Cialis tubs, thinking that we'd have a couple of people who could sit there and romantically hold hands while they watch the sunset over the lake. But apparently these are fountains. Um, can't make her sit down in those things. She just wants to march. So it was a disappointment. I don't know. I thought they were tubs. Anyway, I'll keep them there because they cost me like $10. Jeez. I put a few of these dry dock gondolas out here, and then I have a actual floating gondola. Then I went ahead and crafted this water thing for swimming and diving and that kind of thing. So I'm pretty happy with that. Unfortunately, I had these 2 trees here. I'm not able to put anything here to cover up the trees. They're just going to be here for good. It kind of blocks my view of the lake a little bit. Not from the beach club though. So yeah. So I think it looks okay. All right. Um, let's go up top, and I had some really big changes up here. This is the area that I was going to work on a little bit and trying to move things around. And all right, here's my chair lift. So I changed this around. I did have a town lot here and a village lot over here. I went ahead and made, I kept the village lot here. I made this a village lot, and then I have another village lot right back here. So I have three village lots now. And I'm going to reserve this one in the back, maybe for one of my other characters who does a lot of agriculture stuff. And this road goes back to the little dirt road that's back here. And this also connects over to these row houses that I put in last time. I really wasn't happy with the way this looked, so I did a lot of work on the road. You know, this grass always comes through. I think they need to fix that. I have the fountain in here now, which is nice. I have the little curved road, and I managed to tie this in with the thing up here with this staircase that I was trying to use with the balloon. So now it ties in with this. The one thing I found is if you don't jump, you can get kind of stuck in there, and you kind of slide down. Earlier, before I had this thing turned like this, I got stuck in the wall. I had to call for help and do a stuck, and it was just kind of a mess. So, so that looks pretty good. So I think the downtown is pretty decent. It still needs a little bit more decorating, some bushes and plants and that kind of thing to kind of jazz it up a little bit. But I think this part looks okay. Oh, and I also put I put a fishing hut back here behind the bank. I don't think I'm going to keep that here though. Um, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this spot back here for my devotionals. It's a decent sized spot. I'm just going to use two devotionals. I'm going to use the honor and sacrifice ones in place of this building here. We got Quint from Jaws. He's our fisherman. Um, I didn't put the devotionals here yet because I got to tell you, I started moving stuff around from one town to the other yesterday, and every player-owned town up and down the coast, which was brand new, had sieges going on, unstoppable sieges. So I'm kind of scared to put the devotionals down right now. So I'm just going to leave that alone for right now. I put a village lot up here on the hill. It's just sitting there for right now. And I also put another water lot down here. Now, hopefully someone won't put a lighthouse or something there because, you don't need a lighthouse on a lake. But, some people like to do that. Let's go up top. I will be back in just 1 minute. Okay, we're back at the top at the beginning of the map here. Let's go up to our top hill. I've been working up here as well. I put did have a complete circular road here, but it was too much roadway. I was able to get 4 lots up here. There's Killdozer's house. I have a city lot up here, which I've placed. This takes up a huge amount of space. Then I have Killdozer's house right over here. This is a house I really, really like. It's one of the elven houses or something. There's a townhouse, and I think it's really cool looking. So I kind of chose the premium spot here. And kind of had that nice view. And then right next door here I have a village lot, which also has a very, very nice view. Now, originally I had this road that went all the way around, all through here and stuff, and I said, I don't need that. I thought I was going to be able to get 7 lots on this one plane. 4 is about it, because right over here, right behind the city lot, is another town lot. So there's a town lot here. You can see this is where the road picks up again. So here's a town lot here. And they have a very nice view as well, both sides. And then again, right here is all the back of the city lot. The city lot took up a lot of space. So 4 lots up here, which is nice. So that is pretty much the town. What I did towards the end of this afternoon was I opened up all the lots for people to come in. So if you're watching this video, if you want to live here, you can come in and the lots are available. They're just ready to go. Now, I've also started working on one of my special projects that I've had in mind for a while. What I want to do is build something really kind of unique and kind of cool. Um, Here's a sign, Bushwood Country Club, of course, from the hit movie Caddyshack. I want to build an entire country club, and I haven't seen that before. There, you can get down to the country club that way or that way. Let's take this way because it's a little bit easier to see. I have actually laid out a bunch of lots. Um, it is, let me see here. I use 3 town lots and is it five? Yeah, 5 village lots to lay this thing out. So it takes up a massive amount of space, just huge. You can see that there is a big empty space with just a handful of trees down there. That's because I've placed all these lots down there, and it took up a lot more space than I thought. There's where the other road comes out. So I have a village lot, town lot, town lot, town lot, and then 4 village lots in the back. This takes up a lot of this thing. So what I want to do is build this country club. I've got a lot of plans for this thing. So I thought we'd get started just kind of the basics today and see where we're going with it and go from there. So first thing I want to do is, this is the town line. This is going to be the main thing here. And I'm going to change the house. I bought this house specifically for this project. It's big. I really like this house. It's really kind of cool looking. It has this big open area. There's a back door. Great room. If this is going to be a country club, this would be great for the pro shop. Nice fireplace over here. Room for dancing, maybe a stage or a big bar back here. On the second floor up here, what I want to have here is my second set of crafting tables. They're not expert crafting tables, they're just regular crafting tables. I'm going to have this as another crafting table area. So eventually, when I put more lots back here, people won't have to travel all the way to the downtown area to use that. Then we have this nice area up here. So we can look out and see, this is the front. And remember, there's a village lot that I placed right down here. That's going to be a circular driveway. And I'm going to put a big fountain right here. I haven't crafted the fountain yet, so I'm going to put the circular driveway there. Nice, a lot of bushes and plants and stuff. Back here, you're going to be able to sit out and see all the activities. I'm going to have gusball courts and all sorts of stuff. So all of that land, all of that stuff is all going to be this country club. So it got a lot bigger than I thought. And there's also another floor up here. There's a staircase. Here we go. Eventually, they're going to have rental units. You're going to be able to have to rent out rooms and stuff. I may rent this floor out to anybody that's looking for a place to live. And again, you have this nice view. There's the front. And there's the back. Right now, it's just a big empty field, but it's going to be something. So I want to lay out some of the basics today. And I may not put my circular driveway thing on my pack before I came back here. Oh, heck. Oh, well. That would have been good to have. Let's go back out. This is a big, big house. But it's perfect for this kind of use. If you also have a guild, this would be great for a guild house, that kind of thing. Yeah, so this lot right here, I had set up for the, let me see. No, I don't have that. Dadgummit. Yeah, what I want to do is, if you come down this way down here or come down that hill, I want to use that semicircle thing and do a circular driveway with a fountain in the middle and do a bunch of plantings and stuff. Okay, so let's go around back here. Now this right here, this particular town lot is going to be for the gusball court, and I did have the presence of mind to put this on here. Ornate gusball field. Yikes! How in the world do you do that? Let's see. I am in the way. There we go. Now what I will do is put hedges all around this entire thing here. Maybe I should turn this the other way. Yeah. Have the tower there. Okay. Good, good, good. All right, so that takes care of that one. Now, right back here is a village lot. I'm going to have a tennis court here. Since Gust Ball is the only game that we have in this in Shroud the Avatar, I'm trying to do the old Pong method. Remember Pong when that first came? It was the first video game. Um, when Pong came out, it became very popular, and I got a home video game when I was a kid, and it had it was 4 games in one. It was tennis, it was table tennis, it was squash, and it was handball. So basically, it was just the same game, just 4 different ways of doing it. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come up with like kind of a short version of tennis and put that in here. I'm going to build the tennis court. I've got some ideas how I want to do that. This particular lot here is going to be a big bar area. Did I bring that bar thing with me, that ornate? I don't think I am prepared at all. Good heavens, I didn't bring that thing either. I thought I could have sworn I had that with me. Oh, man. All right. Back here is going to be, I don't have my hot tubs either. Good heavens. All right. I'm going to put this on pause and get myself collected and get all the stuff I was planning on bringing out here. So I will be right back. Okay, we're back. She's a little, Tiffany's a little heavy right now. She's got a lot of stuff in her backpack, but we're coming down the hill here. And that house is very impressive. It takes a lot of space. Now, it looks like it's out there in the middle of nowhere, but when we're finished with this, it'll take me quite a while to finish this. I just want to get the basics set up so we have something to work with. It'll look much more lived in. I have another special project after this is done to work on as well, or after this is started up pretty well anyway. So, all right, so let's see. I got this, let's see how this driveway thing's going to go. Oh, oops. Okay, so something like that. And I'll get some straight pieces to go to fit, to go there. So you have the driveway. I'll put a fountain right here, which I'm going to construct. I'll have Killdozer do that for me since he's kind of the expert in that. And I'm going to put lots of plants and bushes in here to make it look, just really, really nice. So is that lined up really right? Yeah. And I'm also going to put a bunch of plants around the house as well. So it'll look very lush and beautiful. Probably some nice comfortable chairs on the front porch. That'll be nice. All right, let's go in the back here. Past the veranda. Now this town lot over here is, again, I've come up with a Gust Ball idea. This particular idea involves croquet. My first thinking was I was going to do a golf course back here. But I don't know if you've ever played Gust Ball in this game, but the Gust Ball doesn't go very far. And man, trying to play golf with a Gust Ball would be a stinking nightmare. But I think we could do something pretty neat with croquet and these hedges that you can make. Now, eventually, I'm going to have this entire thing enclosed with a beautiful hedge. Of course, we can always come in here and change this as I want to as well. I'm going to need to make a few more of these as well. I'm going to do the traditional croquet. Actually, maybe not. Let me do a different style. That's all the ones I've got. Do this over here. Anyway, I can kind of play around with it. I'll have this all enclosed in a hedge. There. I don't know, I'll play around with it. Now back here, on this lot, again, it'll be enclosed with hedges and everything. I have bought chess and checkers. And if there's enough room, I may do like a, yeah, I think there may be enough room. I may also do target practice, get some test dummies so people can do some of that stuff. That would be kind of fun. Move these over a little bit. Have some test dummies so that people can shoot some arrows and do things like that. All right, and then okay, well, I spared you the pain of watching me lay out these boards, checkers and chess. Um, if you really wanted to see what happened, I'm sure you can just go ahead and I'll put it all into the best of at the end of the year. So you can see all my exciting things I did that you missed out on. It was not very exciting at all, believe me. All right, so this particular lot that we're standing on now is going to be for the um, hot tubs, and really kind of I'm going to have much more of a Roman style thing back here. This lot here and this lot here are going to be very Roman, so I'm going to have a lot of columns. I'm going to have Killdozer build those columns using smelting powers, smelting talents that he has. I want to be very. I never watched Westworld, the TV show. I remember the movie Westworld, and they had Roman World in there, and they had a lot of columns, and so I thought I really liked that look. So I want to kind of go for that. And yeah, I do kind of have an over reliance on hot tubs in this game, but it is. The whole reason for doing this particular thing is just to have something different that other players can kind of enjoy. They say, oh, this is kind of unusual or fun and that kind of thing. And you might want to come by and maybe live here. Let me put this giant bar that I've got too. Let me do that over there. You know something? Let me add that over here. Let me put the bar there. Yeah, I may just do fountains and some more stuff over here that I haven't decided yet. Um, yeah, I just want people to have a good time so they can come back here and play around. Say this is a neat place to be. If you're going to have a house in the game, have some property in the game, why not have a place where you have a lot of activities you can do and make some fun things. So that's my thinking anyway. Um, Now this is a really big spot. Oh, let me start laying out the basics. I kept some of these fence corners. I brought these with me so that I can lay out kind of the basics for what I want to do and see how that looks. So I'm going to start laying some of these fences out so we can get a better idea of how everything's going to look. And I will be right back. Okay, we are back. I've been hard at work laying out some other pieces and parts and stuff to this, and you can see this is the next day in game time. In real time, it's been about another hour or so. Well, probably less than that. And so I got some driveway pieces. So here's our entrance. I also went ahead and laid out a bunch of new lights and that kind of thing, keep the house lit up because it is a pretty dark house. Look at the mist coming up. That's pretty neat looking. little bit of mist coming off of there. So I got the driveway. I'll put a fountain here. I laid out some of the hedges, not complete at all by any stretch of the imagination. But here's the croquet area. I'll move these things around, and you can kind of adjust these and do all sorts of different patterns and things. I don't have a really good pattern here, so it'll be adjusted and that kind of thing. And then I'm also going to have a vendor in the house that will sell gust balls. So if someone wants to come in and they don't have a gust ball, they can go ahead and buy one and play our various games we have. So we have this set up really nice here, I think. Over here, we have the checkers and everything. I got this all fenced in. I may get the target practice stuff over on this side. We'll see. Yeah, I put some lights in here. When it gets nighttime, I'll see if that's enough. That light kind of goes over there, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes. This one is the hot tubs and everything. Ooh, I got some gaps in here. There's going to be some gaps, which I think will just make as a little gate to get out of the project. That one, and there's a big gap over here. Ooh, that's a little crooked too. It is not easy getting these fence pieces just right. This is kind of wide open because I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. This is a big gap. You can see where the line is. So that's where the property line is. And then this property line starts over here. So this is a big gap. That'd just be a gate to get out. I'll get some more pieces and finish this up. This is the tennis court. I need to do a lot of work on here. I'll close this off as well. I'll put some lights around the gust ball court. I may build some stadium stands here. It'll be good carpentry practice for Tiffany. Finish up all the fencing and stuff. But yeah, and then in here, I think I'm going to go with the Roman style. I'll build some columns and things, and maybe have another fountain in here. This I'm going to make into a big bar. It is interesting. I'm not sure how I can get a bartender near this thing unless I use this gap. Maybe I can put the bar over here, and I can have the bartender stand just on the outside in the non-property and have the bar in the property, like I did on the on my other piece of in the beach club. So that may work out. So a lot more work to do, but yeah, I think it looks kind of nice. Now, this is a big piece of property. Let's see. Now over here, there are. She's moving really slow because she's really heavy. I've still got a bunch of fence pieces, so that's why she's kind of hunched over. Up that road, dirt road, is some more land for some nice lots and stuff. And this is a gigantic piece of valley, and it backs up to another road that takes you out of the property. My other project was going to be in this space, all in here. I guess I'll have to push it back over here. Hopefully, that's going to be a big project too. I guess I can get it all this area over here. Yeah, it's going to be much more crowded than I thought, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm doing this just purely for the creativity. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Just playing around with it and come up with ideas and things like that. There's some nice flat land up that hill and up on the top there for some nice lots. I'll put something up there eventually. But yeah, you come up with the basic plan, and then you start to work on it and say, oh, that's not going to work, or that is going to work, and kind of go from there. So I'm enjoying it. This is fun. So I think that's going to do it for us, though. We've covered a lot of ground today and laid out a bunch of stuff, and you probably think I'm crazy with all this stupid stuff. I still don't have any kind of tenants moving in, but then again, I just started less than 24 hours ago, so that's fine. I'm going to keep working on this, and hopefully, if you're in game, come by and visit. We are just north of central Brittany. We are close to Barron's Reach and close to, what's the name of that town? Oh, actually, let's see here. No, I can't do it with this. Close to Ironheld. So it's up in that general area, near the Serpent Spine Mines, up in that general area, and you'll see. But come by and visit. Come by and pick up some property. If you have a deed, please come by. I think I've laid out 56 lots now, and a lot of them are for this, of course. And but there's plenty of lots, and you've seen some of them. Then I'll add more as we need to. But feel free to come by. So until next time, this is Greg 29407 with Tiffany St. Ange saying au revoir, and we will see you next time.